Welcome back. You're watching Fox 7 Austin News at 5:30. Operation Epic Fury is still going on, and now Iran is reaching out to Moscow as the U.S. tightens its blockade in the Strait of Hormuz. Fox's Mac Finn with more from Dubai.
There's dysfunction in their system, which is making it harder to negotiate with them right now.
Marco Rubio says it's not clear who's in charge in Iran, and that's becoming a problem as negotiations ramp back up. The Secretary of State giving Fox an exclusive update on the peace talks just hours after Iran offered to back down in the Strait of Hormuz if the U.S. lifts its blockade and ends military operations. Rubio says it's not clear if that represents a genuine offer from Iran's real leaders.
They're deeply fractured internally. They're all hardliners in Iran, but there are hardliners who understand they have to run a country and an economy, and there are hardliners that are completely motivated by theology.
But Iran is also pursuing other diplomatic options. Its foreign minister met with Russian President Vladimir Putin on Monday, signaling a possible new support from Moscow.
We will do everything that serves your interests as well as the interests of all the people of the region.
And some experts say that could enable the Iranian regime to survive if major combat operations resume.
They believe eventually they'll recover, and they will be a threat again, maybe not during the Trump administration, but a subsequent administration.
Meanwhile, the White House is warning time is running out for the Iranians to make a deal.
The president's red lines with respect to Iran have been made very, very clear, not just to the American public, but also to them as well.
And President Trump tells Fox News that the American negotiators are not getting on 17-hour flights here to the Middle East. Instead, Iran can call Trump. In Dubai, Matt Finn, Fox News.